In this video, I'm going to share with you how to use AI to find a winning digital product that's already making thousands in sales, AI to do 80 to 90% of the heavy lifting to make viral content, and AI to turn that content into six-figure commission checks on a monthly or even weekly basis. And here's the thing that most people miss. If you look at all the different ways to make money online out there, you look at trading, dropshipping, e-commerce, what is it that they're all doing? All of these opportunities lead back to one thing, which is selling digital products. And if you hang with me to the last 3 minutes of today's video, I'm going to share with you the most powerful system that get you there even faster. So with that, let's jump into my computer and let's get into it. And so the very first thing I need you to understand is that you want to skip the hard part, which is don't make your own digital product. A lot of people, when they're first getting started in this space, they think you have to spend 3 months, 6 months building out this perfect digital product, but then you start fighting against this limiting belief, this insecurity that you have, which is, well, I'm not an expert. No one would trust me. Well, my friend, how about you just skip that completely and find digital products that are already selling where companies are willing to pay you 20, 30, some even 50% plus commissions on them. Okay, so I'll show you step by step actually how to do this. Okay, the key here is you want to focus on the commission value as well as the product price point. So for example, if you had a product price of $1,000 and it paid 80% commissions, you're making $800 in earnings. And the higher the price point you go, typically the company that made the digital product is going to have a lower margin. And so for that reason, they pay you less. Now the key is when you find these products, you want to look, are there other people on social media that are already selling the product? Is there a system that the company can give you so that it's easier to sell the products? You want to look for products that have 30 to 85% plus commission, and also it must solve a real problem, okay? Now, I like to focus on these three niches: health, wealth, and relationships. Meaning, does this help you become a healthier person? Losing weight, building muscle, becoming healthier. Wealth. Is this something that teaches you how to make more money? Because if it teaches you how to make more money, then typically people will willing to pay a pretty high ticket price point. Or number three, does this help you improve in your relationships? So marriage counseling, dating, how to find a girlfriend, how to find a boyfriend. These are the different types of offers, okay? Now, the first thing I'm gonna do here is actually go to ChatGPT, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and paste in this prompt, which I'm gonna go ahead and give you. I'll leave this in the link in the description, which is act as an affiliate research and digital product specialist. Find 7 converting digital products that sell for $500 or more and offer a commission of 30% or higher. Focus on these niches here. And by the way, you could change these niches because I recommend you focus on something that you're passionate about. Include only products that meet the following: actively selling online with real traffic, backed by a proven marketing funnel, solves a clear, valuable problem, and include product name, niche, what problem solved, commission percentage, price range. You see how detailed this is? Now remember, the specificity of the prompt matters, because if you just give it something very vague like, hey, give me a winning product that is selling, it's not going to give you any good information, okay? Now, once we hit search, go ahead and give it a 30-second period, and it's going to go ahead and start pumping out some really, really good answers here. So it starts pumping out some answers. Now, you can start finding products like these. You can focus on specific niches, but if you're not happy with this, then what I would recommend you actually do is head over to a website called Digistore24, okay? And Digistore24, what you can do is you can actually filter in the marketplace here by the top digital products, and by here, you can actually start choosing the different types of niches. So I know right now these are all different supplements, right? And they do pay out some pretty high commissions here, but I want to focus on digital products. And then we can come down here to the actual type of digital product, and let's say that we want to focus on, for example, education digital products or dating and romance digital products. And you'll see here, now all of a sudden, these are the digital products that start showing up. Like, this is interesting. This one pays $1,400 per sale, and it's specifically teaching on economics, wealth, financial stability, right? Earn 60 to 80% for every subscription that is referred through your unique link, right? And if you want to promote them, you just go ahead and you click on promote now, and you can go ahead and grab that link right there. And that is going to be the link that you are now going to start selling your digital products with. Okay. Now, the key here is whatever the digital product that you find, you want to make sure that it's got a commission structure, again, over 30, 85%, and it solves a real world problem. And one thing that I actually done to just over deliver for you guys is I actually put together a done for you list of 17 digital products that pay 20 to 50% commission. And these include low ticket products, meaning products under $500, digital products that are $1,000 and up in the high ticket product range. Okay. If you want this, I'm going to leave my Instagram in the link in the description. Just go ahead and DM me on Instagram with the word product. Okay, just hit me on Instagram, and what I'll do is I'm more than happy to send this over to you. That's just my gift, my token of appreciation for you being here. Okay, now once you go ahead and use AI, and then you also use Digistore24, or if you want to hit me on Instagram and you have the digital product that you want to promote, the next part is we actually have to make content that goes viral. And the way that we're going to do that is using an AI tool called Allen AI. Now you can check out Allen AI by actually going to getallen.ai. I'll also leave the link in the description. But basically, this is a tool that scans for any Instagram account, and it will find you the most viral content about that account, okay? So for example, if we have it on Instagram, and let's say, for example, I'm a lady or I'm a mom, right? And you look in this industry and you'll see that this is a lady Shout out to Chelsea. She makes some really cool content here. She's got 755,000 followers, and she teaches specifically on how to build a business, right? How to make money online. You'll know that because you can look at her Instagram bio, multi-million-dollar brand in 1 year, help everyday people create wealth, right? And if you click on the link in bio and you look at the type of product that she's promoting, it looks like it's something on how to make money. What I can do is, I'm not going to sell necessarily her digital product, but what I can do is I want to analyze her profile. So if I copy the link and I paste it into this tool, in a couple seconds, it's going to scan through her entire profile. And look how cool this is. What I can do is I want to now model after content that is the most viral of hers, right? So if I come here and I filter down by last 30 days, we want to do that because we want to only look for content that's recently viral. And now check this out. I can now filter down by views, which is going to show me by filter here, hey, this reel got 74,000 views, this one got 65,000 views, this one got 39,000 views, this one got 33,000 views. Basically, this is a tool that's now showing me all of her content from most viral to least viral, right? And then, for example, if I want to generate leads, okay, leads meaning people that want to inbound me, send me comments, send me DMs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter by comments because this is actually going to show me posts that have generated the most amount of comments. So if you take a look at this is a post that was posted on June 11th. It's got 214 comments. This one here has 199 comments. This one here has 177 comments. This one here has 137 comments. So you see how this is a really cool way in order to find content that's extremely viral. And by the way, you can do this for literally any type of Instagram profile. You can go to a face forward account, which is like hers, but let's say that you're actually someone that's faceless. So Caroline, she has an Instagram account that is completely faceless. So you can see here, her January Rising, it says faceless digital marketing, inspiring women to rise with digital income. And this can be, by the way, done by guys or girls. It just so happens, coincidentally, I'm teaching off of two ladies. But you can see here that she's actually making content that isn't showing her face. And the craziest thing is, take a look at this. This is actually completely AI. Take a look. By the way, if you can't tell that it's AI, that's just how good AI is. So she made an AI avatar, right? And as an AI avatar, she is now teaching people how to go ahead and basically do the same thing. Pretty crazy, right? Let me show you another one. Like this is faceless content, right? So she's teaching a post on how to use Canva. You see it's just a carousel slider. And then she basically has a comment template. And then she gets people to drive templates. And then she has ManyChat or some other type of automation tool, basically send comments to people and then send DMs to them so they can go ahead and get into the DMs, right? So let's say that I want to make a faceless profile because I don't want to show my face. Then I'm going to take that link to her Instagram. I'm going to go ahead here and pop it into the search bar, and it's going to scan through her entire profile. And as you can see here now, it's going to look at the post. Let's take this example. Let's go last 90 days. Okay, so we can actually broaden and open it up. Okay. And again, right now it's filtered by comments. So what we can do here is we can go ahead and look at this one. This is crazy. 3.2K comments, right? This one's got 2.9K comments. This one's got 2.8K comments. So obviously these are posts that have a lot of comments. Now here's the cool thing, okay? If we want to go ahead and make our own version of the posts, you see it in the bottom right corner here, we can click that open. We can open up a new chat, okay? And we're going to set up a persona for ourselves. Okay, so a persona is basically going to be my own life story. Okay, so we're going to hit start chat. Now, the cool thing here is if you don't know how to do persona, if you go here to the right side here, it will show you actually how to create your own persona. So if you come here and you actually edit your persona, what you do is you can actually put in your life story. So you can see here what your name, your age, your niche, your target avatar, what's your product or service. You can even put on your own personal life story. Like for me, I say here, I was a struggling university student at UCLA. Every day showed up to class, right? I looked at the doctors. I had 5 failing different businesses, et cetera, right? So this is going to be a way that you can basically put in your own life story. But then check this out. Let's go back to the search feature. And I want to show you a real live example of how we can actually make a post that is by comments. We want to model after something that's got crazy amount of comments, right? So that one here, 3.2K. Now, if we check this box here, take a look at this, okay? I'm going to come here. This is going to model after my persona, right? Because I had already checked on that. And then if we go ahead and just do transcript, what it's going to do is it's going to analyze the entire post, give it a couple seconds. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to get the text on the post itself. So you can see here, first and foremost, it gets me the caption of the post. It gets me the type of image, what's on the visual content of the image. You can see here, image number 1, look at that, right? She's holding a coffee or something, right? Look, a person's hand holding a white mug of coffee or tea with the fluffy slipper visible on her foot. That's basically what it's actually doing here, right? And it also gets me the text, how to create a month worth of content in 2 hours. Do you see that here, right? And then basically it does it for the entire carousel, which is cool because now I don't even have to transcribe it. But if I click on this button, this is the golden magic now. You click on write my own version. Take a look at this. What it's going to actually do is it will literally write my own version of this post using this as inspiration. So for example, you see here, slide 1, visual content, a sleek modern desk with a laptop, high-end coffee mug, a luxury watch. The background is a blur upscale apartment with a city view, right? Because again, it knows my brand and it knows that I'm speaking primarily to people that are a little younger, a little bit more modern, right? So that's how it does it. And then the text, look at this, how I crush content creation in 2 hours a month. right? Let's go to slide number 2. Slide number 2, my Faceless Instagram page has reached more than 7 million in the last 30 days. Look at this, right? My digital arbitrage system has generated $150,000 in the last 30 days. Listen up, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. So do you see how cool this is? Now it is literally making content in my own voice. And all I need to do now is I need to take all this copy, I just need to choose the photos associated with it, and I can make my own version. But all the copywriting and all the research of finding viral content, the AI's got done for you. You can filter down by views, comments, by likes, and then also writing the content is all done for me as well. And this is the power of using a tool like Allen AI. Again, the link if you're interested is going to be in the description down below. And this basically does 80-90% of the heavy lifting for you. Okay. Now that takes me now to step number 3. Step number 3 is once you actually start driving views and you start driving comments, right? Again, if you go to any of these posts, the whole purpose is to get people to get comments, right? Because as soon as they comment below, what's going to happen is the AI will reply to the comment, and then it will send all of the DMs into your actual DMs yourself. And the DMs is now where the sales happen, okay? Because the DMs is where one of two things can happen. You can send a direct message to someone and you can either sell them directly a product in the DMs, like you can send them the link. And I would recommend if it's a product less than $500, you can go ahead and you can do that, right? But the second thing you can do is if you sell a product that is over $1,000, that's considered a high ticket product. And for a high ticket product, you want to go ahead and drive them to directly book a call. And regardless of whether you sell a product directly in the DMs or you book a call, every single time one of the sales convert and close, you get paid the commission value. And remember, you don't take any sales calls yourself. The company that made the digital product, they do. You simply are connecting two different parties together. You're connecting the right audience where you're able to attract because of the AI content that Allen AI made for you. And you are the bridge that simply connects those people to the right product that can actually solve the problems. And every single time that you connect them and you make a sale, they pay you a generous commission check for doing that connections, okay? And I'll just show you, this is something that a lot of people have absolutely smashed through, okay? Tina, complete beginner, using AI generated content, was able to generate millions of views from simple 7 to 14 second long videos, just like the ones that I've shown you. Another student here is making hundreds of dollars of sales with a digital product called UBC. Mustafa made his own sale. Jessica's making her first sale. These are ordinary people, moms, dads, 9-to-5ers, university students that simply found the right digital product, made the right type of content using AI to do the heavy lifting, and simply served as the connector, okay? And so as a recap here, the 3-step system is really, really simple. Number 1, use AI to do the heavy lifting to actually find your digital product. Then use AI to make the content. And remember, you just need to use an AI tool like Allen or something else to simply find viral content for you and then write it in your own voice. And remember, you can do step number 2 specifically, whether you want to show your face or you can even do it faceless. And today in the video, I showed you 2 different examples, right? And then the third one is once you make the content, you want to drive people to comment down below, get into your DMs, because once they're in your DMs, that's where the conversion conversations happen and you can actually start making sales that way. Just remember that everything online that you see always leads to digital products. So if you ever question or doubt this, go to any YouTuber in any niche that you can think of and look at what's in their description. Go to any person on Instagram or on TikTok, look at what's in their link in bio. It's always some kind of digital product that they're promoting. All right, so you've seen the step-by-step process. You know how to use AI to find a viral winning product. You also know how to use it to write viral content for you, where basically 80-90% of it is taken off of your plate. And you've even seen how to do this without showing your face and without hundreds or even thousands of followers. You don't need a big personal brand to do this. And right now, even though you have the system, you might still need the coach, the person to hold you accountable step by step on a one-on-one basis. And so if you'd like to work directly with myself and my team on a one-on-one basis where I can hold you accountable and actually show you from A to Z how to take a business from complete scratch, from zero social media, or if you already have an existing following, and how do you take that and combine it with AI to start selling digital products like hotcakes. There's a first link down below where you can apply to work with me inside of my one-on-one mentorship. Now, if you're wondering why is this not a course, I actually don't have a course to sell. I give away my courses and all this information away for free. But my mentorship is where I sacrifice my time and I invest into my one-on-one students. And this is actually something that I can only take on a few clients on a monthly basis. And the reason why it's an application process is because I only want to work with people that are really serious about taking action. So click that link to apply, as spots typically do run out very quickly. And if you want to know the fastest path of how to go from 0 to 10, 10 to 30, and 30 to 100 grand a month, regardless of what stage you are in your business career, and do it selling digital products, I put together a full masterclass training right here. So go ahead and check it out. I'll see you in that video.